Hey everyone, this is DepMythMoon or MythMoon, Moon, DepMoon, whatever you want to call me. And today I'm going to be trying out these rainbow colored pencils in my current sketchbook. I got them a few years ago, one Christmas, and I've never used them. They've been packed up since then. And if you were wondering, these are the brand of those colored pencils. They're something cheap from a store called Ross. So if you want to go check them out, you can pretty much get any rainbow colored pencil. But I'm going to be filling in a spread of my sketchbook today, and I wanted to bring you guys along with me. So let's see how that went. Okay, everybody, this is my first ever voiceover, so excuse me if I, kind of mess up in places. But I'm starting here with a fresh sketchbook page, and I'm going to be testing, how the pencils perform just by themselves. And what I noticed right off the bat was that these pencils, they didn't have the colors kind of mixed together. They had them all on one side individually. So it's like the red is on one side of the pencil, the yellow, the green, the blue. And I didn't care for that much because it's like you can kind of, I like to not have as much control with these pencils. So I wanted to be more loose, but even in the end, it was looser. You still don't have much control with these pencils at all, because if you're like, once you're wearing it down, you're getting all those colors if you're using the tip. And here I go trying to see if they erase, and they don't. They do not erase, not one bit. And so yeah, here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and just start, doodling, drawing. And also, since I'm a new to this video thing, I didn't know that my hand blocks the paper majority of the time during this drawing process. So I'm sorry if it's a little fast, cut up, sped up, but I wanted to, just show you the parts that you can see. And so here I am, I'm just drawing this character. I don't know where he came from. I messed him up so bad. But I was just like, I just want to fill in a large area with these pencils, just going. And I do like the effect that came out. It is pretty nice. Like, you see a lot of yellow and green for some reason. I don't know if that will change depending on the pencil, but yeah. Just decided to add some freckles just for, something. Because I already messed up the eyes. So now I'm moving on to another sketch. And this one, I had the idea. I did the hair one color and then I did the skin, white. Let's try it the opposite way around. I did this previously in my sketchbook before. So now I'm just going to be sketching out a character. And please excuse how scary it looks until then. Oh, I did want to pop back in real quick just to say something about my whole drawing process. I never know what to do with hair. I have never been good at hair. I never claimed to be. I don't know what I was doing when it came to this hair, to be honest. I just be making swoops and squiggles and hoping they work out. And sometimes they do. Most of the time they don't. This time I just stopped caring. I said I'm gonna go with it. And it did turn out okay, I'll say. It turned out okay in the grand scheme of things. And I did let myself use POSCA pens just to clean up any areas that I wasn't that happy with. You can see me here just doing a little bit of typography, I guess you can call that. I like adding details in the background with words. I like writing in my sketchbook a lot in general. And so then I had the idea of, in my old sketchbooks, I did these little blob creatures out of black. And so I was like, oh, I can try doing them again. And this time I want to make them like skeletons with horns, since I've been drawing everybody with horns. And in the end, I think they just look like cats. So you tell me how that turned out. Then I was like, I can't just draw heads. I need to draw a full character. I want to see what I can come up with. And so after scrolling on Pinterest for a little bit, I saw this inspiration photo of this girl in rainbow overalls. And so, yeah, I was like, I have to color that right now because it was kind of like the tie-dye pattern. And you'll see me do that here in a little bit. I colored that in, and so I loved it. I loved the idea for this character. Gave her little bracelets. Her little afro is all rainbow, and I did want to leave some white for contrast. So I love how this little drawing turned out, honestly. And of course, little details just to show you how happy I was with it. And there she is. Appreciate her and her beautiful overalls. I love them. And I loved her so much. I was like, actually, I'm gonna link this up and make a whole story. Because as I told y'all in my last video, I'm a writer above anything else. And so I saw this character and I saw those cat looking ghosts, skeleton things. And I was like, yeah, she's gonna be the one who controls them all. Who knows? So I just started coming up with ideas like, oh yeah, she can see them, or I don't know if she controls them, if they're familiars or not, but I decided I'm gonna make this a little story, and she's gonna be a kid who can see these little ghost skeleton cats. Because I'm gonna run with it. I'm running with it. They look like cats. I'ma just be honest. They look like cats. Even though those things that look like downturned mouths are supposed to be their noses, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm not gonna fight this battle. Also, I decided to give myself a little bit of a challenge today because if you know me, which you don't because this is my second video, but if you knew me, you know that I do not draw backgrounds. I don't like drawing backgrounds. They're too much. I focused most of my beginning art career. I focused the beginning of my art choices on just drawing faces, drawing floating heads. So that's what you'll see mostly throughout my sketchbooks. But today I was feeling a little ambitious. I was feeling a little go-getter attitude with these pencils. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to draw this whole little scene and I'm going to have a story tie into it. So I'll shut up for the rest of this so y'all can enjoy it, and I'll come back later when I have something else to say. this was when I decided to add my story elements because I didn't really do a drawing that portrayed the story I wanted it to. So yeah, I just wrote in a kid's handwriting that belongs to that character and gave her the name Joe. And y'all, this pencil was fighting me all the way through. It was broken, but I persevered. I was not giving up on that pencil and sharpening a new one. No, sir. So yeah, then I went in with POSCA, just adding some finishing details, cleaning stuff up. And y'all get ready for one of the most unsatisfying washi tape peels of your life. I couldn't get it off. It was just stuck. It just didn't want to come off. It was ripping. And it's one that I just got in a pack years ago, so I'm not too surprised, but dang, man, I was expecting more from that tape. And at this point, I'm realizing this is super bland looking. So I decided to add this picture frame, and then the story came to a close. So I just decided, oh, she's a little artist and she's drawing her little friends, and this is the frame she made for the picture, and she put that little blurb in there to explain what's going on. So yeah, I just finished that up, and this is what I was able to create with these rainbow pencils, these rainbow color pencils. I dang near broke my hand trying to get it done, but let me just show y'all a close-up of everything I was able to draw today. And yeah, that just goes to show you don't need expensive materials to make good art. Thanks for watching. Bye.